debut kickoff show. Again, built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Nick Rush, Sports Director. Lance LeCue with us as well. How you doing, Lance? You all right?
I'm doing good.
Boy, oh boy, we've got several coaches, players, teams to get to. We'll have Laconia coming up. We'll have Lamira coming up. We've got Waupun waiting. We've got Campbell Sport waiting, and more. All right, so joining us now is St. Mary Springs Academy. Always a pleasure catching up with the Ledgers, and Zach Wilderman taking over at the helm. Coach, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. And got a couple of players with us, 3 players, Jack Holzmann, Billy Everson, and Will Stelmacher with us here. Guys, how are you?
Doing good.
How are you? All right.
Everybody okay?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Most part? All right. Well, Coach, off-season, if you could talk about that for us a little bit here.
Yeah, it's been different, but yet the same. With the contact days and the unlimited contact, we didn't really change much. We're a small school. It's hard to do too much with our guys. They're all multiple sport athletes. They're all involved in other things. We really just worked hard. We did a little more dynamic lifting, workout stuff to try to prevent some of the injuries we saw last year. But they got after it. The expectation was kind of set last year, wrapping it up in our one-on-ones, and I think they responded the right way.
Coach, you're no stranger to the Ledgers program. This is the first year of being in the head coach role, but if you could explain your role before this head coach transition, what you did at the program.
Yeah, I came in 2011 as a defensive assistant, really working with the DBs. From there, it just gradually kind of took more and more on. Joe Kemp, who's now the defense coordinator, was there with me. And then Sean O'Loughlin, who was there for 30-some years as Bob, or Coach Highland's defensive coordinator. So kind of when Sean stepped away, that provided an opportunity to move into that role. With the help of Joe Kemp, we brought a couple other guys in. Kevin Grunwald was defense line coach in 2015, and I held that role up until the transition, obviously. A couple of years ago, Coach Highland named me associate head coach, kind of get that transition started and what it would be like.
And when I visited camp, you said it really wasn't that you're taking over for Coach Highland. It's going to be a lot of business as usual this year, so talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, you're not going to replace Coach Highland, obviously, a legend. Going to go down as probably a top 10 in the nation for longer than anybody's going to anticipate. Potentially will hold that record in Wisconsin forever. We're going to change things philosophically that I feel we need to change given the state of football, but we're not going to change the culture or the tradition or the mission of St. Mary Springs football.
Guys, what are you looking forward to most coming into this season?
I'm just looking forward to... What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for the first game, bring all that intensity, all these new guys. A lot of seniors left last year, so we'll see what we can do with our guys right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking forward to it because it's our senior year. We've all kind of been doing this for the last 3 years together, so we've all been working hard. Kind of just all the off-season work and seeing how good it can take us.
As you take a look here at last year's standings, where you tied with Lamira and Mayville, each earning a share of the Flyaway Conference Championship. Your thoughts going into this season with regards to the conference as a whole?
Yeah, I think the conference is strong. It has been historically. Any given year, there's 5 or 6 teams that'll compete for that top spot. So you've got to bring your A game every week. When you're a perennial powerhouse in the conference, you get everybody's best. We wouldn't want it any other way. We like that pressure in our program. But you look at that lineup there, and there's some good teams, and there's not many gimmies in there, so you got to come ready to play every week.
Guys, what are you looking forward to most when you look at last year compared to this year? What do you think?
Yeah, just to kind of piggyback off Coach Wilderman, the whole conference in general is going to be tough. Every game we need to bring our A game, otherwise we won't take the W. So I'm not really going to single out a single team. I think the whole conference is strong, but You guys have any thoughts?
Yeah, obviously, like Campbell Sport, they got some big guys, so them too. WLA, they got big guys. All those guys are just good, great football players. Laconia, Amro, Lamira, yeah. So we're just going right for them.
Yeah, like Coach said, there's always 5 or 6 teams that are always competing for number 1. So I feel like it's a very strong conference, and we all kind of just battle for it.
And this year being the senior leaders, continuing that legacy of the standard being a winning football team, is there any pressure to keep that going? Obviously now, new head coach at the helm, you want to keep that winning tradition going on. What are you looking forward to being the leaders on the team this year?
I'm looking forward to, obviously, carrying on the tradition of winning that Bob Hyland set. We know there's a lot of pressure with Coach Wilderman coming in as a new coach, and I'm just looking forward to keeping the winning tradition going as a senior now.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, and then pushing our guys every day, day in, day out, the weight room, all that stuff to push our guys to win.
Yeah, just kind of like what they said, just working with each other and kind of getting it done.
Talk about the positions that you guys each play within the team. We haven't covered that yet. So where do you go? Offense, defense, the whole thing?
Well, I'll be playing safety on defense, and I'll be a sort of tight end slot on offense.
Okay.
I'll be playing our right guard and the Mike linebacker.
I'll be playing running back on offense.
All right. Coach, talk about some of your biggest challenges with not just skill guys, but the line play, that type of thing going into the season.
Yeah, we've changed offense coordinators. Kyle Krieger stepped away from the program after a long, long time. So we've got some different nuances of what we're doing. Still going to be a similar style. We're never going to shy away from being the most physical team on the field. But just kind of getting that timing with some of the new things we're doing, some of the new schemes that we've got in. It's just not familiar to everybody yet. So just working through the logistics of that. We didn't get to see a lot of these guys that are seniors last year, some of our key players. Midway through the year, we had a rash of injuries. So when you'd like to think you know exactly what you got coming back from the junior to senior year, we missed out on some of that, but they showed glimpses of it early when they're healthy. So just kind of really getting them prepped and ready to go for the season. All the confidence in the world in what we're doing and how hard the kids are working at it.
Coach, skill position players, running back, quarterback, wideouts. Talk to that a little bit for us here and some of those guys.
Yeah, we're going to have some kids have to step into roles that maybe are unfamiliar to the program or to the public, and that's okay. That happens in high school football. They'll embrace it. They'll learn. They'll grow through it. It takes some patience. It takes some timing. And then we'll have a handful of guys that really in that skill position, we know what they are and they've had enough experience, and we'll really lean heavy on them early on until we can get everybody else up to speed. But we've got a lot of options as far as weapons go.
Guys, take a look at the schedule here as we take that up for St. Mary Springs Academy. Week 1 at Lake Country Lutheran, then O'Connell Falls for your home opener. What sticks out on the schedule for the season? What do you think?
Well, we have a new opponent this year, O'Connell Falls. Don't know too much about them. They definitely stick out a little bit because we've had the same schedule for a while now, and having a new opponent definitely just sticks out a little bit to me.
Okay.
Obviously, look in the middle of the schedule. We got the front runners from last year, so that should be pretty fun to play those games.
Okay.
Just kind of everyone sticks out to me. Just kind of got to go week by week and take everyone as the same team, that they're all going to be good, and go from there.
Okay.
And last year, being in a three-way tie with Mayville, Lamira, what do you think it's going to take to break that tie up and take the top spot back in the conference this year?
I think the most important thing is that we just got to stay healthy. I feel like injuries hurt us a lot last year, and that definitely hurt our chances at winning the conference outright and going even farther in playoffs. So I feel like just the big thing is just to stay healthy.
Yeah, I think staying healthy and then everybody buying into our program and playing every week,
Yeah, just kind of what they said, injuries, and then just kind of the mindset that we're all going to stay strong and keep going with each other.
When does school start, guys?
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Fun.
All right.
Senior
Favorite
year.
subject? What are we after in school? What do you like?
Math.
Math.
I'm a big art guy.
Art. Okay.
Science.
What's your favorite thing to draw?
I'm a big painter. I like painting houses.
You do?
Yeah.
Can we hire you? Paint our house?
No, I usually paint my buddy's house.
I like that.
I usually paint the duplex, we like to call it.
Okay. All right. You have anything displayed that you'd like to maybe talk about?
Yeah, so I had this thing last year. It was a paper mache. It was like Peely from Fortnite. He was at least 4 feet tall. He was pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You got some talent here, Cole.
Yeah, we got some talent. They need to get back to school, though, that's for sure.
Well, squirrely a little bit?
Yeah, it's time for them to get back and get into a routine here.
Okay, good. I never was much of an artist, so I'm intrigued by this. Good for you.
Yeah.
A creative mind. Maybe he should help you design some plays.
He has
He has been. Yes. See?
We might throw those in next year once he moves on.
Yeah, maybe.
As he paints a picture.
Yeah.
The team. Any shout-outs, guys, that you want to give?
I'm going to shout out my family, my parents and my grandparents for sure.
Okay.
Big help.
I want to shout out my parents are at every game, and my mom's really helping this year. She's making sandwiches and doing all that stuff, so she's really stepping in. So thank you, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah, just come at mom and dad, and then all the senior moms. They're doing a lot for us. So.
All right. Well, guys, best of luck this season. We'll have a chunk, if not, I think all of your games on our video platform here. And best of luck in school coming up on Monday. Get back at it, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming in again, okay? Safe
course.
travels.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
All right, you bet. We are going to stay in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference, and we're going to go to Laconia. They're waiting in the wings when we come back with more of our Radio Plus Preview Prep Kickoff Show. It's right here on RadioPlusInfo.com. It's built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Stand by.